come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, to let the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that you are the true children of Israel according to the Bible. To let the so-called white man know that he is Esau according to the Bible, okay? And that America is Babylon, described in the scriptures, and that it's going to be destroyed in the Third World War. All right, with that being said, we give all praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity. Also the women and children who follow. Okay, so like I said, America is Babylon and it's going to be destroyed in this upcoming Third World War, which is taking place right in front of our faces. If you're into the news, which you should be, okay, because that's our job. That's one thing me and the brother was talking about the other day. Prophecy. That's our job, to understand and to push prophecy. So if you're into the news and you've been doing your job, okay, then you know about everything that's going on right now. As far as Iran, as far as China, Russia, all right, the Middle East in general. You know, all these things are taking place, and it's all part of the Lord's algorithm to make this Third World War prop off.
So Ecclesiastes 39 verse 1, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof.
That's occupied in the meditation thereof, man. That's what your time should be. That's where your time should be taken up. Your free time, as well as your study time, man. You should be occupied in prophecy, looking up definitions, looking up the news on RT, on Al Jazeera, or all these different websites that's giving you the updates. W7 is an innumerable amount of information out there that the Akim is pushing out, that all these other places are pushing out, and we need to take heed to these. Because ultimately, it's your job to teach these things. So if you're watching everybody else, then you update it, you can get somebody else to skinny. Somebody asks you, hey, look, man, what's going on with China? Hey, this, that, and the third. Okay, they're doing these sanctions, this, that, and the third. You'll know. Because ultimately, it's your job to know. It's your job to push that vibration.
Hey, you know, if I can add on to that, you know, like one thing that's been going around is, you know, some of these outside sects of GMS have been getting upset that there was a decree to put out 3 videos a week. But you gotta think about it. All these different camps that are around the world, and they're putting out 3+ videos a week, going into prophecies, going into scriptures. You just think about how much information is coming out. Just think about how much edification is being pushed out throughout the world. All right, because like we say, like the scriptures say, it's not a commandment. That's not a commandment to do 3 videos a week. But it's so much information that's being pushed out, so much things that's gonna lead to you getting deeper in the spirit, you know, because when a brother might come out with something that you might have missed, and then you like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get into that, or you know what I'm saying, you will complement that with a video, or you know, however that goes, the spirit is moving. Information is being put out there. That's what the videos are about, man. That's what the studying is for, like the brother's going into.
Yeah.
No, that's all I'm saying.
I say y'all completely miss the whole purpose of putting out 3 videos a week. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, it's more information going out, but y'all stepped over more information going out and just had a problem with another human being telling you what to do for the most part. All right, because it was a decree. It wasn't no debate about it. Just put 3 videos out a week, or at least 10 minutes. And then he came over and said, you should be doing a video a day. None of those is decrees, or they not, I mean, the 3 a week was a decree, but he just said that's what you should be doing. Okay? Because there's so much stuff to cover. If you reading every day, the spirit can hit you every day to bring a lesson out every day. You know? If you do what you're supposed to do, everything else will just fall intact, just like a boxer. All right. If they listen to their corner, if they do the things that they practice in the gym, all right. Here it is, all week. You throwing jabs, you slipping and this and that, and then you just go out there windmilling and shit. You deserve to get knocked out, man. All right. But if you keep everything tight, like the brother said last week, that's why they got, breaks in between the rounds. It's not just a rest, but hey, this is what we see, this is what's going on, this is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Apostle Tahar did. He said, through the Spirit, he's like, basically, man, enough ain't getting done. And it's never going to be enough. I feel like Apostle Tahar is never going to be enough. But what's wrong with that? You feel me? What's wrong with him feeling that 2, 3 videos, 4 videos, 5 videos a week is still not enough, man? All right?
Said to all.
Oh, one more thing, because that it reminded me of the fact that when they ain't want them teaching in the name, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want more Jews, with the Gentiles at that moment, y'all wanted more Israelites to get on board. Well, y'all ain't doing a job. Y'all sitting up in the temple, corrupting things and telling them what to do, but y'all ain't doing it yourselves, man. Well, like it said, the true worshipers, all right? That's what it said in John the 4th chapter, I believe. The true worshipers, okay? They're going to automatically outshine you because they're working in truth, man. All right?
It says, Sirach 39:1, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out all the wisdom of the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
That's right. They're going to seek out all the wisdom of the ancient. All right, they're going to learn these scriptures. They're going to learn the breakdowns of these scriptures. The precepts that go with all the breakdowns of the scriptures. All right, and they're going to be occupied in prophecy. That's where the time is going to be consumed. All right? Prophecy, to say before, the things and the events that are going to happen in the future that you're speaking into existence right now.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I told thee before,
that's prophecy. The signs past that I told you before. It's talking about something that's going to happen in the future that you read that took place in the past. Because everything in this book was written in the past, but it's taking place in our present, some in our past, but most importantly in our future. And it said to measure the time diligently in itself, so that you know where you fall in that line. When you was in school and they made you do a time graph, basically, where you write the line, then it was a circle, and a circle, and a circle, and a circle, and you had all your dates to go along with it, and this has been happening at this part, this has been happening at this part, and this has been happening at this part. You gotta know where you at in that. Because you got in the beginning, and then you got the kingdom of heaven. Where are you at in there? Where do you fall? YAHAWASHI is right here, okay? The third war is right here. All right, the second war was right here. Where do I fall in there? You gotta know. And the only way to know is to know the prophecies. You gotta know these scriptures. You gotta know the order of operations. Because you in the last days, the very last of the days, if the chip is here. The chip is here. It hasn't been fully manifest, but they're pushing it. So now we know exactly where we sit on that timeline.
Isaiah 42 and verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you.
That's right, man. Read that one more time.
God. Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass.
That's right, those prophecies. They're coming to pass, man. The Bible is full of prophecies. It's full of things that you need to know for your salvation. This ain't just regular economics or nothing like that, man. This is the meat and potatoes of your life.
And new things do I declare.
Right, and the new things that we're declaring. Because the new things are shit that's happening on a regular every day. When you watch the news, something new happens. There's nothing new under the sun, because if it's something new that happened spiritually, it was written down in the scriptures. Okay?
Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
Right. But we've been telling you about these since we came in this. We've been telling you that it's going to be Lamentations morning and woe. We've been telling you about these hurricanes that they create. We've been telling you about the false flag attacks, the concentration camps, the chip, all of that and above, man. We've been telling you about this, and it's coming to pass.
Hey, that's why when I read in Sirach the 39th chapter, it says he that's occupied on the Lord will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and I be occupied in prophecies. Now, keeping the sayings of the renowned men is the same things that they were teaching, we're teaching them now. You know, just like how Isaiah or Jeremiah, they seen missiles, but they clarified them as arrows. But that the revelation of those things that they were talking about is more advanced in this day and age. We're saying the same thing they're saying, man. We're saying like with Noah. We're saying the same. Look, he's like, look, man, this is what's gonna happen. I'm about to build this ark. The Lord about to destroy the earth. He didn't change nothing. He didn't change nothing, man. He stuck to it. That's the same thing with the prophets that came after him up until this day. We sticking to the script. We ain't changing up nothing, man. We going with the algorithm of the Most High, man.
First Ezra, second Ezra 4 and 36. And after these things, Uriel the archangel gave them answer and said, even when the number of seasons filled in you, for he hath weighed the world in the balance. By measure hath he measured the time, and by number hath he numbered the time, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
That's right, man. Everything's going to be done decently and in order in the time of his season, okay? The Lord's not going to speed up his program for you, and he's not going to slow it down either. So everything's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, okay? It's the domino effect. One thing happens, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. The butterfly effect, whatever you want to call it, the snowball effect, everything has an order of operations, and it's going to happen in that order, okay? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's what the Lord got. He got his own, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Algorithm. Got another one, man. This is second Ezra 14 and I'm gonna just pick 14 and 6. These words shalt thou declare, and these shalt thou hide. And now I say unto thee, that thou lay up in thy heart the signs that I have showed, and the dream that thou hast seen, and the interpretation which thou hast heard. For thou shalt be taken away from all, and from henceforth thou shalt remain with my son, and with such as be like thee, until the time be ended. For the world hath lost its youth, and the times begin to wax old. For the world is divided into 12 parts, and the 10 parts of it are gone already.
That's right, the world's being divided into 12 parts. It's talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? Because we are the world. You know, no Michael Jackson. But we are the world that scripture is talking about right here, and Isaiah 42. We are the world, okay? Nothing else matters in this world. The 12 tribes of Israel.
Well, it's really talking about the time. Because it says, for the world is divided into 12 parts, and the 10 parts of it are gone already, and half of the 10th part. So if you lay it back to when you was talking about the timeline. So the angels basically tell him, look, you got 12 parts, and 10 and a half is already gone up. You know what I'm saying? Because this was during the Babylonian period. So he's telling them, like, we basically got a world and a half left. You know what I'm saying? We got a world and a half left, which now we could be in the 11 and a half of it. Already could have been a whole half since the time he told Ezra this until now. But we do know we almost at that, it's just like the clock, the doomsday clock. All right, how it's getting closer and closer, you know, that's how it is relaying, you know what I'm saying? 10 and a half of it is gone, and we basically had 1.5 left. We get to that 12th part, that's the end of this world right here, man. That's the end of Esau's rulership, and that's the end of his time. All right, because it says, now therefore set thine house in order, and renew thy peace. Comfort such as them as be in trouble,